Hello, everybody.
Hello. What do you guys think of my romantic mood lighting? Doesn't it make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside?
It's Eric, first one on, followed by Tim Gord.
We got Tim. We got yeah. Hey, okay, I gotta hit a button over here. Hold on. Gotta hit a button.
Gotta hit a button.
I gotta make the Instagram thing happen here. I wish that would work easier. So, you know.
The Insta.
Insta.
Hit me up on Insta.
Wow, is it ever slow though? It's got a delay on top of a delay on top of a delay.
Happens.
Like, yeah, last time we did the stream on Friday. Thursday, Friday. What day was it? Thursday. I can't remember what day it was now. The days are blurring together. We did the stream and I hit stop on here and then went over there and watched it for a minute and then hit stop because it's got at least a 2-minute lag.
2 minutes.
Which is pretty bad if somebody's trying to comment on that side.
I think that is just the government keeping tabs on us.
Instagram notification. My fun hobby started a new live video. Yay! Hello from Alberta. Kelly, I hear you're working for Canfor now.
Happens.
Okay, so I bought me a new battery to put in this beast of a battery.
Uh-oh.
Bought this to put in to the let's make it not shiny. 5,000 milliamp 6S. Big thick sucker.
What are you putting
I
that
run
in?
this. Hey?
What is that thing?
It's a 6S 5,000 60C discharge, I think. So not a crazy discharge. 60C discharger, 6S, 5,000 milliamp. I'm going to run this in that Python.
That's 6S capable.
It is. Run it in the Python. And then when we run it in the Python, then we blow things up. And other parts. So, Kelly, how much snow you got up there? You got enough snow that it still sucks to go outside because it's kind of not like that right now here. So, it's been raining. Funny story. So, we got to walk down the driveway to take the garbage cans down to the bottom of the driveway. And guess what happens at the top of the driveway? You start sliding. You don't stop until you hit the ditch.
So that's where you're wiping out from.
Yeah, right. Check out this. This is the front bumper off the Skedder. And if you look real close, you can see it is like really thin plastic.
So you broke it.
Yeah, I don't need bumpers though. I don't need no stinking bumpers. Broke the wheelie bar off too. I blew the wheel right off of it. But that, I kind of anticipated that happening when you land it right smack down on the tail on the only wheel of the wheelie bar. You kind of have to expect them to break. So those are two things that eventually I might replace, but I'm not too worried about it.
If you have to.
If I must.
I just finished a crazy feat. I took this bearing,
Feet.
this little bearing here in my fingers.
Yeah.
I took out the.
Make it bigger. There you go.
There we go. It's a little bearing. I took it apart. I was like, is there something stuck in there? So I took the cage out that holds the balls in place. I cleaned them all up. And somehow, I got it all back together.
Now, would you still rate it as a 100,000 RPM bearing?
Let's see here. And somehow, it actually feels smoother. It's like smooth now. Crazy. So I was just going to throw it out. I was like, okay, I got to just throw this out. Got some more. I was like, I wonder.
So your bearing is out of what, though?
This is out of the T4, so it holds the front diff in, front and rear diff.
Oh, yeah. It's got pretty bright lights, actually. That's the 6x6, the other one.
That's fun. Yeah, that's crazy. That's like super smooth.
Super smooth. So, any of you guys who have blown bearings or any of that kind of thing, just mail them to Aaron. He'll take them apart, put them all back together for you.
No, I won't. I will not. This is like the first and last time I'm doing it.
6 centimeters of yes.
Because those little ball bearings in there, I almost lost them several times. But hey, I saved myself 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run that.
So I watched this video. So what was it? Last week, the week before? I can't remember when it was. They called the Rust Bucket. RC 4-wheel drive released out that blazer sponge painted body called the Rust Bucket. Remember that one?
Yeah.
So, and I think everybody was pretty much universally agreed that the paint job and everything about it was kind of meh. And why did it have brand new chrome bumpers on it and everything like that?
Yeah, I think you were complaining about that. I mean, pointed that out.
Well, I mean, the canopy was clean. The windows were clean. Everything about it was clean, but it was all patinaed on the body.
It was a Rusto mod.
Well, so that's kind of what I'm getting at here. So RC 4-wheel drive did a live stream on Instagram. So I watched it. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I want to hear what this guy's got to say about this thing. And he was also talking about their yellow Black Rock truck, or whatever they called that truck. The black whatever that's a yellow body. Like why?
Yeah.
Why?
I thought black was
Chicken
yellow.
Little or something like that. Would have been a better name for what it really is. Anyway, so he's talking on there about how all of this is set up, and they're doing it all this way because they're making it realistic to the way real off-road people are, and how they run it with they would buy a truck that's all patinaed and everything like that, and then they would turn around and keep the patinaed paint but replace the bumper with a new bumper and put new bumpers on and new shiny parts, and the entire drivetrain would be all shiny and new underneath. And I don't know about you, but every rat rod I've ever looked at has never had shiny bumpers on it, ever.
Rat rod. That's
Rat
different.
rod. Patinaed and rat rod are the same thing in my books.
No,
I've never
rat
seen a
rod's a lot
rusty
difference.
I've never seen a hot rod done up with a chrome, shiny, polished looking bumper.
You never see a rat rod like that, because the whole point of rat rod, take whatever you got hanging around, you throw an engine in it, and you got something. You throw a car front, truck back on it. You throw whatever you want on it. Whatever you got hanging around.
They also don't look like sponge painted rust, though.
No, because they're not going to fix the paint or anything. It's just like some crap hanging around. You throw it together, and that's what a rot rod is all about.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't look like sponge painted.
No.
They look like real rust.
However, the truck world's different. Those resto mods and those rusto mods.
I guess so. It does not appeal to me at all. I can't get my head around the thing. I think that it looks meh. So, ooh, look at that. It just got darker all of a sudden. That's what happens when you turn all your screens to night mode. There. Now I got some light. Yeah, it doesn't. And the spiel about it not being like it being more realistic by having the shiny chrome on there, and a canopy that has no weathering on it whatsoever.
Yeah, because that was bought after you got the rust bucket truck.
Because everybody can find Blazer square body 1980s Blazer canopies brand new.
Just buy a brand new one. Order it in.
Yeah.
And to be fair, those are usually fiberglass, not metal, so they don't rust.
No, but they still look like crap in sun fade. A lot, generally. Like everything I've ever owned, every RV I've ever owned, every boat, everything, you have to bust your ass to make them not look sun faded anymore.
Yeah.
Right? And then they also, it's every single resto or antiqued or weathered, every single one of them in the RC world that I've ever seen, you know what they're always missing? They're always missing the bubbled, warped window seals. They're like cracked and chipped and pulling out in one part, and they're just sagging in another spot. Or
they got put brand new ones on.
Yeah, right. Or the interior, where the headliner is actually hanging down and almost touching your head while you're driving down the road.
Oh no, that's been
the cigarette butts holes in it, and the stains and all that stuff. Now that would look real.
And then you open up the box, and it smells like old cigarettes, like somebody was smoking in it. The whole kit smells like that. How about that?
Ew. Ew.
How authentic do you want it?
Ew.
I
might show you the truck.
Smoker bar. Just let it all in there. Down the States, I'm pretty sure they still smoke in the bars in the States somewhere. Right?
Yeah.
Not in California, but in other states.
Cigars.
Oh yeah, go to a cigar place. Just let the kit sit there. Let all that nice, good, fresh cigar smoke get in there, and then you got yourself a real resto.
Zarek always wants to buy these weird ones like that. He loves those. He loves that old weird stuff, but it's just that it's not
authentic patina smoke smell.
No, just doesn't do it for me. What is the word I'm looking for here? It's not congruent. No.
Consistent.
Yeah, I guess consistent. It doesn't have a consistent theme.
No.
Or look to it. It just meh. What do we got this here now? Ooh, look at that.
They're working.
Tim sent me some photos.
Oh God.
Timmy took the sidekick out. You guys want to see Timmy take the sidekick out?
A little mini.
I want to be over there. Wow. Waiting for it to sign in. So 20 minutes later. Oh, there we go. Tim sent me 3 photos.
3 photos.
3 photos.
I wonder what tire combo he put on there. He was looking at 20 million different types of tires on there, ones that were too big and hit the body. And
yeah, who wants to guess what he put on there? That's a good challenge for you guys. You guys tell me, what tire combo did Tim put on his sidekick before he took it out for 101?
QTS 32 black carpet. That would be hilarious.
All right, let's try this. Let's see here. Okay, get out of that now because it's bogging things down again. Wow, Messenger is brutal. Holy crap. Hey, Spenny and Rise Hobbies. Okay, you guys are going to get a delay. I'm going to say hi now. They just showed up. That's on Instagram. It's over there.
It's over there.
You guys are all over there. Because apparently Instagram's not worthy.
Oh. I don't see those comments on here.
No, you don't. You don't.
Facebook. I got the YouTube. No Insta.
No Insta. Okay, so if I go here. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
That's pretty. Okay, now let's
I'll be pretty for long.
find the button. Find the button. Let's share this entire screen or window.
Do it.
Now,
Dare you.
do it. Just do it.
Do it now.
Oh, see, it did it to me again. Now back to that. It does it to me every time I say share screen.
Super Swampers.
And they look wet and rainy.
Ugh.
Nobody would be able to guess the tire, rim, and foam combo.
I think they were like 155s on 19s.
17, yeah. He's got the old what the hell's that called? A Hawaii look, where the rim stuck out and the tire balloons out. Looks funny.
Or 155 on a 22. I don't know.
They're boom racing rims, though, right?
So 19s probably.
Zoom in. Okay, Gordon, zoomed in.
Oh, those look super stretched.
Right? Those are so stretched.
What's going on there? Can you read the sidewall?
No, they're too stretched. Let's see if I can read this.
See another tire, another angle.
We got look at it with a broken headlight and everything. Isn't that neat? Let's look here. I can't read it. I'm sure they're Swampers. But I can't really tell exactly what size they are. I know the rims that you had were 19s. But the foam combo, that's a totally different story because those foams are probably they're probably like an on-road or a buggy foam from a 2.2 or something like that, so that you could stretch over it without pulling out all your hair.
Oh, God.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, I can't read it there. I can't read it there.
Do they make it something smaller than 155?
Tim, you need to clean your truck, man. Look at broken wipers, just like my Jeep.
Authentic.
And I'm going to point out that the the carpet's not matching the drapes.
The spare.
It's kind of like my Jeep, same thing. If I did get a flat tire, I'd be driving around all funky looking, one wheel in the air. Yeah, so there you go. That's Tim's fancy little truck. Am I going to hit the right button here? Woohoo, I did hit the right button. Woo-hoo. So let me show you guys I'm going to show you guys what I see on my side when I do this.
Memory foam. Huh. So Tim put two 1.55 foams in each tire.
Why did it stop my live stream?
Because he hit too many buttons.
It stopped my live stream, the stupid thing.
Instantly?
Yeah. Do this again.
Hey, Chase.
I got one new subscriber right now. Christopher Fraser. Yeah.
Hey, Christopher Fraser.
He might be watching this, or maybe he's not.
Might be
Maybe
watching.
he's
I don't know.
subscribed for 7 months.
Hey.
Yeah.
So what else you got on the go there? Did you get some video of mine up there or what?
Video of yours. Which one?
The rotators.
No, I did not get the rotators on yet. No, I did get your. I got your video up of your not liking the Formula One wings.
Yeah.
So I figured that was kind of more important to you. So I got that up.
That's pretty
Hey,
important.
it's Mr. Massette. Jace is here. 2 155 foams in each. Wow. Yeah, Scott's right. Tim, where's your remote falling out? Hey, you're supposed to have a remote falling out of that thing. Give me 2 seconds here.
Just put one on 3D print one. Put a little tether on it so it hangs out and drags everywhere. That'd be sweet.
Why is this asking me to confirm phone numbers? Now it's asking me for security codes. Ugh! Stupid things. Yeah. Okay, what did that send me here? Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm trying to watch this.
Try to figure out what's just not happening for you.
No.
Yeah, definitely get one print up for Tim. He can drag that behind his car and be all scale. Dragon's controller. I think that was DX5C.
DX5C. Okay, there we go.
Hey, Tristan's on.
Okay, it's back on there now. It's working. It's just not showing up on here.
Come out drag racing this season or what, Tristan?
It's very strange. I'm just going to let this play. So that's Instagram going on right there. My phone's too shiny. So
interesting.
It's got a lag, but it's not showing up on this screen anymore. So I'm not really sure. Hey, Tristan's here. Yeah.
Nice. Upgrading ESC. Travis has got the one for you. He's got the Drag Race King in stock.
Yeah. The DRK.
DRK.
I have one around here somewhere. What's in that car? But I'm not going to take it out of that car because it's actually been put in there really nicely and the wires are hid and kind of covered up.
But you got 2 in stock at the store.
Yes, I do. And the programmers.
And the programmer.
Which is another key thing.
So you can play around with your different stages of boost and turbo and
right,
drive and
boost, all that stuff.
Everything. And that's come up pretty quick. We're just over a month away, I think.
Yeah, I was actually just going to post up the schedule and stuff here right away.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I've been working on it. I'm trying to make it pretty. I want to make a pretty calendar for you guys so you guys know where everything is. You can just flip through and go, this day is this day. And I was also going to try and make something shareable.
Yeah, Tim's 2.25 Tim. He had some faster times, but not during racing, so they just don't count.
It didn't happen on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or any of those other things, so it never happened.
He showed me like screenshots of it, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Did you set the line up, like 20 feet short? I don't know.
So, I don't know. You guys give me an opinion on this. What do you think of that rim, that wheel and tire combo?
I don't know, make the screen bigger. I can't see it.
I got to rub it. There we go. What do you think of that? the lighting's not very good there. So
Yeah, your lighting kind of sucks. Your dim
lighting
lighting
kind of sucks for showing you stuff. Here,
looks pretty scale. The tread pattern
let's do this. Oh, there you go. Now it's really bright. Right?
looks pretty scale, but
It looks pretty
there's a
scale.
function.
And this is the closest tire and rim combo I've ever come up with for my truck. For my crawler.
For your 1-to-1.
My 1-to-1 that this isn't what's on my Jeep. There's a totally different set of wheels on my Jeep. But on my old Toyota, this is the same wheel and rim style look that it had with the holes. And unfortunately, they don't actually make the tire that I had on it originally. But that's that one.
That's all
So,
scale stuff, though.
3 more of those to go to drive me up the wall and make me pull out what's left of my hair, which is none.
Which is what, next to your eyebrows? Ah!
Tristan, those were RC 4-wheel drive, or not RC 4-wheel drive tires. So Wrangler MTRs. And then they're the Duratrax, sorry. They're the Duratrax. And then this is the Boom Racing wheel. It's 2 Boom Racing wheel combos because one combo had the black inner and the other one had the chrome outer. And I wasn't about to go on to their website and order it all up separately and all that crap because I had these here. So
now you got another set of that, but reverse.
now I got another set of these. They have a blue outer rim and a chrome center. So they look okay. I have a build in mind for those ones too. So.
Or one from the shelf that you're gonna resurrect from the dead.
No, actually, Micaiah's build is probably going to have those on it. Which she was actually on my case about it yesterday. Or actually, not yesterday, today, this morning. While we're sitting up having dinner or whatever it was. Earlier today.
On the dinner table.
Earlier today. And she was asking when are we going to finish building her truck because she wants to go RCing. So that's going to be kind of cool. And then her brother, well, he's busy playing video games still. Keenan.
Oh, busted.
Yeah. Keenan.
But he's playing really, really quiet.
Yeah, this is where before I do our other part of the stream.
Here, clear out the internet.
Right? Let's see here. Okay, what can I do?
Clear out the internet.
There's this really cool thing I can do on my phone where I can go in here and I go beep, and then I say turn off, turn off, turn off. And then they come down all pissed off because I turned off their internet on them. I'm like, aha, suckers.
My internet does that too, but I'm too scared to do that to the wife because she'll do the same back to me.
There, see that one? We'll pause that one.
I can see that going on. Not in a good way.
No, she would probably get mad at you. Like super mad.
Oh yeah. She plays that one of those free poker sites. Texas Hold'em.
Oh, yeah, don't screw those ones up.
Yeah. I could probably chances are when I did it, probably when she had like a good hand, like roll flush or something, going for the kill or win. Then do.
No, what was all right, I'm gonna take a look and see if I can look at this now without screwing up my messenger. Well, Gordon sent me some pictures of his belly dragger finished.
decided that my on-road boys were a little too haggard.
Yeah.
I was, 4 races ago, I was like, okay, let's see if I can find the body here.
Is he painted them up all pretty like?
I was like,
So
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
This is a front shot of the belly dragger, I believe. Yep. So that's Fab Matters chassis rails on there, right? It's got some pretty decent flex. And then it's going on the old truck. Nice. Yeah, there's the video of the beating around on that. Let's go the other way here. There's another shot at belly dragger. Yeah. So question is, Gord, if you had a chance to get it out on the rocks. Didn't break it yet. So we got a Nightcrawler, we got a Panda Tetra, we got a Barrage, we've got your SCX 10 Beast, and your belly dragger. That is it for those pictures. Not bad. Not bad. So the ones you painted, you sent me some pictures here. I'm just going to see if I can bring them up without making everything have a fit.
I'll send you some of these pictures here too.
Well, that's just weird. Okay, there we go. Oh, you sent me videos though. That's right.
I think some video.
That might not play as easy. Depends on what resolution you shot that video in. But that's
all of it.
Oh, I got to show everybody this though, because remember you were talking about how you didn't have any more almond milk.
Oh
God! Talking about how you love your nut milk.
Fresh from the bowl.
Yeah. So just so everybody knows, I found Aaron some better nut milk. Much better.
Almond and oat.
Yeah.
Is that like caramel macchiato action? Oh, it is.
Man. I told you, better nut milk.
Delicious.
Right?
Where'd you find that at? I think I kind of need that in my life.
Almost every store in town has it.
In your town?
Yeah, Superstore. I bought that stuff at Superstore. And they have it here at our town. But here, it's twice the cost.
Oh, of course. I'll try some out next week when I'm in town.
Oh, right. You sent me those in email. I'm looking in the wrong spot.
I also sent you some before pictures, too.
Yeah, I gotta dig up the email now.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What is with everything updating on me today? In the middle of doing things.
That's usually what happens. Like, do you want me to update? No!
Yeah, it's like too late. I'm updating you, whether you like it or not. Okay, so you got the TC and you got the scale spec, right?
Yeah.
Let's look at this one.
Yeah, my computer wanted me to update from Windows 10 to Windows 11 while I was
so did mine.
In the middle of doing this big project for class. I'm like, yeah, no, we're going to postpone that.
Right? Yeah.
And it's like, no, are you sure? Like, I don't even, like, at this moment right now, I don't care if it stays at Windows 10 for the rest of its life.
I don't care if it's Windows XP. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't happened on the club computer yet.
Right?
I'm like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. This is going to crash the whole computer. It's so old.
Hold on, I don't want that to show up.
It can't handle that Windows.
Okay, I need to make this. There we go. Okay, download. And download.
They're really quick ones.
Yeah, they are. I'm hoping. I'm going to try this. I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them right into StreamYard. And then I'm going to play them from there.
Okay.
And maybe they won't glitch so bad.
Do you want to show off the pictures I just sent you through Messenger for the before pictures?
Oh, God, so much. Let me get these. Hold on. Hold on.
Let's see how much processing power his computer
Yeah,
has.
my computer's smoking already. Can't you see it? I haven't gotten any pictures from you yet.
I sent him a messenger.
Well, they're not saying anything from you yet. But okay, while you're doing that and trying to figure out how to send stuff to me,
Okay, maybe I'll send.
add video clips. And we're gonna do.
Yeah, well, I'll do. Probably using too much bandwidth, maybe.
Those two. Let's see if they actually load. Or if I absolutely completely. Holy man, that looks haggard, dude.
I switched from
you.
I switched my network to being not online, and that helped.
Oh man, I'm just gonna put these all into so I can scroll through them better here on the computer.
Yeah, I was thinking that
you could have made it through a couple more races with these, man.
Still good.
This is the guy who says that I hit the wall a lot. But you just gave me photographic proof.
I hit shit too. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
times when I don't hit anything. Like
I have proof.
When I don't hit anything, that's when Gert got mad last time. He's like, "Rrr."
Okay.
One run, no hits.
The scale spec is not uploaded here.
That's the most beautiful of them all.
The most beautifulest of them all?
Yeah. I like the way that paint turned out. The most beautifulest in all the land.
Okay. I think it's there now. Well, now let's try it. There it is. So there are two. I think I have them all here. Okay, so let's just start with your videos.
Are you sure you want to start the video?
Do you want me to show them the pictures? Because it might be embarrassing for you.
Yeah, that's okay. Let her fly.
Okay. Okay. Oh, no, not that one.
I thought maybe, so I only bought bodies like December. Finally got around to painting them. I thought I'd paint them during winter break, but not so much. Wife was off work, let some family out.
Okay, well, here we go. We're going to hurt everybody's poor eyes. So there's number one. So this is your TC.
TC, yeah.
Which is looking haggard and dead.
That one piece is like hanging on for dear life.
Yeah. So just in case, rubbing is racing, and that is rubber off of other people's cars on the hood of your car.
Yes. Sometimes you just gotta make the move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. And then taped together to hold it in place is a big Band-Aid.
Yep.
Giant Band-Aids. This year when we race outdoors, it's going to be a lot worse. Because this year when we race outdoors, when you flip and skid, you're actually going to get road rash. You don't get road rash off carpet.
Oh yeah.
Man. This is your scale spec, isn't it?
Yeah, scale spec.
Not much left of a scale spec there. Holy.
No, that has like a couple seasons on it.
Okay, let's get back here.
Look at that. The chin splitter there, front splitter. It's actually separated, and the paint is all stuck together because it has that. Has shugu on it. You can see the plastic is separated from the paint.
Jesus.
Like, hold on. It reminds you of when it's Christmas time. Hold on.
Okay. So these are thumbnails of these videos, which I'm going to show you guys on the other side. So this is a thumbnail one. There's a thumbnail of another. And there is the uglier than sin body with a half decent paint job. But it doesn't matter. Like, you know what they say about polishing a turd, right?
All functionality. If it functions
Yeah.
well, that's what it's all about.
Okay. I'm going to show you guys this. It's going to totally take us away here, though, for a second. When I do it this way. Let me see.
Let's even crash the system. Here we go.
That was one.
That's scale spec.
That's scale spec. And then we move on to so
Yeah.
what is the paint scheme you used on those?
I just blast. Well, the first one I was trying to do on the TC, I was trying to put a black border on the bottom, have like a little bit of overspray.
Right?
But that's not how it works with spray bomb.
No, not
It kind
so
of went
easy.
everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of them work, but you have to have ones that have a decent nozzle.
Yeah, this one not so much. It was just
Yeah.
the on point paint.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it kind of went everywhere in there. Kind of get that kind of already been used kind of look. Been through battle paint. Some would say.
Been to the war.
And I just give a spray of green across the bottom, white, orange across the top. Then I did that little white.
That's pretty
Little
wild.
shape down the side. I think it looks good.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Just give it a few races and start looking like the other hired ones.
Yeah, and like you got 2 more races this year to finish beating the hell out of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I figured, I don't think I could run the TC.
Okay. Let's get into what's new in RC this week. Because we can.
Look at this.
Is that like the tape holding that together or what?
That's like the fiberglass tape and shoe goo.
Take this one over here.
Still good. Still look good. I bet you I could like peel off the whole inside.
Okay, share a video. Are you ready?
Nope. It's not allowed.
No, you're not ready?
Furnace room.
He's not ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Where the hell is the video?
Are you ready?
No. Trying to find the video. There it is. Right in front of my face. Now, before we get too carried away, I'm going to explain to you, this week is Body Palooza. There are more bodies than there are anything else being released this week on anything. Everybody seemed to be putting out on-road bodies. So we'll start off with number 1. You've been waiting for this one. You've been waiting for this one.
Have I?
Yeah.
Have I?
This is the super sexy bitty design. Ahura. Ahura. But, and first thing I thought when I saw that is I'm pretty sure that that's a character off Star Trek. But wasn't that the communications chick? Wasn't it? I think it was. I think it was, man. I think it was. And so that's, I don't know what you would call that. What do you think that car is?
I don't know. It's kind of like a bit of everything.
Yeah, it's kind of like they just took a whole bunch of body styling cues from a whole bunch of popular supercar type sedans, I guess, or not sedans, but
it almost has like the Mercedes look to it, and how far back it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the Mercedes here.
Yeah,
how far the cab is back.
Yeah,
it's almost like that, but the body lines on the side don't match.
No. So they did a good job of pulling it off to make it look like a bunch of different bodies all at once, and not looking like anything in particular at all. I like it though. It's a cool looking body and it's nice and low.
It's
The
cool
wheel
looking.
wells, they're tight to the body. A couple different paint schemes they came up with. I think it'll be a fast looking car. This guy, this is from Shark RC. This is their Corvette Stingray-ish body. Old style Stingray. Now, there are no actual pictures of it after it's been made because it's strictly concept design so far. They just released it out because they want everybody to see that they're going to have this thing out here soon, apparently. And then Zoo Racing came out with the anti-TC body.
But looks like an Alpha in the front. Has an Alpha front
I know,
hood.
I know, but it's an anti. It's an anti-body.
Oh, it just looks like the one I just painted.
It does. It does. And then GTI Vision. This is from Montec. Speaking of Montec, this is the Vision. This is for an M chassis, so it's meant to be a front-wheel drive look.
It's pretty cool looking, except for it looks like it's been like modded. Chop top.
It makes the wheels look huge because the body's so low. Like the window line is so thin.
It totally is, eh?
It looks like a Hot Wheel.
It does.
Which, when you look at minis going around the track, I think minis look like Hot Wheels anyways. So it's pretty close to it. I wouldn't disagree. I think they did a good job of making this body. Once again, not really made to look like anything in particular, although it does say GTI, which might be, I don't know, a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
This is Titan, the Blitz YRS front-wheel drive, made for a regular front-wheel drive chassis. There's lots of bodies out there for the front-wheel drive platforms and stuff. That was a hard one to find. It's pretty much only available in Europe by the looks of it. This is tire glue for no prep. Do you want to go with this one, or what? You
so you want your sticky of the icky on the outside, so it leaves marks for miles. This is what you need for traction.
Yes.
Not legal on most tracks.
Well, okay. Here's the part that gets me the most. If you want to run tire prep on your tires for running, then you are not running in no prep. You are just street drag racing. That's not no prep. And I know there's lots of people that will argue about this, but when you can't put the two words in the same sentence like they did on this. On this, the description is, the glue tire prep traction compound was developed specifically for no prep RC. You can't say the two things at the same time. You can't say this is our tire prep for no prep. It doesn't make sense, people. Just saying. Just saying. So if you want to put glue on your tires, that's fine. I won't be racing against you because I don't run glue on my tires, so I'll be in a different class. And they're just so messy. And then the Trailfinder 3 has finally been actually dropped in a proper body, not the launch edition one that they came out with to start with.
Was that 22R in there?
Hey?
Is that a 22R in there?
Yes. But you can't open the hood.
Oh.
So they put a scale-ish motor in, and you can't open the hood.
Oh.
How weird is that? It's probably the closest body to anything. Like, it is basically just their Mojave body put on the new chassis that they came out with. It is a different chassis for sure. Lots of upgrades and stuff and changes on the chassis. But it's another Toyota with plastic bumpers. It does look better than the original one, the first one they showed. It was red plastic, so you would be stuck. This is a white, off-white plastic, so it's pretty much ready for you to paint it whatever color you really want.
I think they should have came out with Martin McFly edition.
Yeah.
Big roll bars, lights on top.
Yeah. I noticed it's got the window film on the top there, though. RC four-wheel drive sunshade up along the top there. And this is for everybody who wants to color coordinate all of their stuff on their RC car. So the D15 Servo, which has been a popular servo, you've got one, you've got them, I've got them. Actually, I have yours. Anyways,
Oh, that's where it is.
yeah, that's where it is. It's in that car over there. It's in my F1. This is a really good servo for drifting. It's pretty quick. It's smooth, but they have now paired it up with Power HD Drift Servo or Drift Gyro. Now they're color coordinated if you want them to be. Now, one thing you'll find, a lot of people don't like certain servos with certain. They don't like this servo because it doesn't work. If you use a servo and a gyro in the same brand, they generally work really well together. If you take a Power HD gyro and try to run it with a Sanwa servo or something of the sort, there tends to be some issue. I don't know exactly why, but most people who have been doing it for a while will tell you the same. If try to run the same brand of gyro as you're running servo, if you can, and it will run the smoothest. So that's kind of where Power HD is going with this, where they're pairing up servos and gyros, and they're selling them as a combo. I can't find them priced anywhere in Canada yet because this literally just got dropped, but I'm sure you'll be able to get it here soon.
Yeah, I think a lot of that's to do with the speed of the servos, and they're kind of calibrated to each other.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think, the way I think the actual frequency, the digital frequency that they work on, or digital signal, they share the same signal.
Yeah,
so they understand it
well.
Right. Associated actually dropped this last week, just last minute though, before I was getting the show ready. So this is the RC8 B4 and the RC8 B4E. So it is a nitro version and an electric version.
What I think was pretty cool with that, they have little winglets on the A-arms, on the front A-arms for more downforce.
Oh, yeah.
Over the top.
Wow.
And this is new for the E version here, having the dual battery packs in it.
Yeah.
So this is new for this year.
So I didn't put the picture up here, but they do actually, if you go to their site and take a look, they do have both configurations. So they have the dual battery pack set up like this is the one they show first. And then they show an option where you can take the ESC, put it where this top battery is, and then you run a long pack on this one side.
So you have one single 4S battery. So
yes.
Dual.
Yeah.
So this configuration here makes it more low center of gravity.
Right. But more of a pain in the butt for wiring and hooking up and charging batteries and keeping everything up and going.
Just charge 2 batteries. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to have 2 chargers. Some of us aren't rich, man.
Just charge it fast.
This is Power Hobby. Once again, coming out with another SCX 24-bit. This is their brass 1-inch rims, beadlock rims. They look nice. Looks like it's a removable insert for the hex, and it's all brass, so it's going to give you that weight down low.
But you need the power to spin it.
Yeah. So, like I said, not a lot of stuff released this week. That was it. That was the whole works, man. Which just baffles me that with some weeks we get so much stuff, and other weeks we get just a little bit of stuff. So most of this was bodies. Most of it was on-road bodies, and a lot of them were in around the same. There were quite a few of the front-wheel drive themed bodies I found while I was searching. Gord's not a fan of the TF3 with plastic bumpers. TF2s come with plastic bumpers too. If you want metal bumpers, you have to basically buy a kit one and build it up and order those parts and put them on after. They come with plastic bumpers in the kit. My TF2s, all of my TF2s have come with that. Which, if it's a bumper that you're just going to throw away anyways, and you're probably going to put it on just to run it and see if it's up and running okay, then what does that matter, right?
Yeah, that's the thing with the crawler crew. They always want to personalize it anyways.
Yeah. Nobody ever wants anything the way it is out of the box, right? the way it came out of the box and the way they said to put it together in the instructions is not the way they want to build it. So yeah, the TF2 is also like I said, the TF2 and the TF3 are both the same. Those bumpers look to me like they're almost identical. They probably are, actually. I never read to check, but I'm pretty sure that there's nothing different about the bumpers between the two, because it doesn't make sense for RC four-wheel drive to have to go and make a whole new line of bumpers to fit their own truck. So I'm sure their bumper mount will just fit them both. Don't take my word for it, though. I could be wrong.
There's a
There's
little
maybe
something
a
there.
bunch of stuff. What did you just send me?
Oh, you'll see.
Is this bad stuff that I'm not supposed to see?
Oh no, it's what that truck should have been.
Well, but that truck's already out.
Is it?
Yeah. That truck you sent a picture of is there's an RTR version of that right from RC four-wheel drive.
Really?
I'll show you. Oh, gotta make that bigger. It's in the wrong spot.
It almost looks like those wheels that you're talking about.
Yeah. It is like those wheels. They're pretty close. Actually, those are even closer than the wheels that I had. So yeah. That is actually the Marty McFly truck.
That is.
Yeah. So they did release one like that. So let me show you guys here. Let me put this up here.
So you guys what we're talking about.
Oh, that's not the one. That was the video. Let's put this screen up. And share this entire screen. There.
Yeah.
So that one. Okay. And that's actually those rims. Those rims are pretty close to what I got here. But except these ones aren't shiny in the middle. Those ones are shiny in the middle, and these ones aren't. I couldn't find anything shiny. RC four-wheel drive actually doesn't make a rim that looks like that. They make one, but it's got spokes. Like it's got the wagon wheel look is the one that I found. So let me find you the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I need to release that with the DeLorean.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There it is. So this is what RC four-wheel drive put out.
There it is.
Yeah. Except those are not the same wheels.
No, not so much.
Those
These little round holes like yours.
Yeah. Right, but that is it. That's RC four-wheel. So that's an RTR you can buy from them. See if I can find it for you here. See if I find a better picture of it that I can zoom in. Yeah, this is on the old TF2 chassis. Opening doors, opening hood, everything. It's basically their extra cab body on a RTR, which is a pretty nice setup, really. Wow, you take a look at those wheels on here; those are spokes.
So they are.
Let's make it bigger.
And then you need the Ford truck, the red Ford truck, to drag race it.
Not that big. Not that big. Okay, now I can zoom. Yeah, see? Those are totally the wrong spoke style. So, but they're close. I mean, that's the closest you'll ever find in an RTR.
Yeah. The McFly edition.
Quite pricey. They're $700 US for that truck. And yes, it's nice. Yeah, it's got lots of detail. It's got opening doors, all that fancy stuff, right? That's cool. But the problem I've always found with RTRs from them is that you have to basically pull it apart again anyways and double check all of your connections and Loctite things, because a lot of it will come apart if you don't. So
Yeah, I drove one of those for about 10 minutes. RC
Yeah.
four-wheel drive product.
yeah, you
That's
told
about
me.
it.
Oh, okay, Gord, you want to see the truck that you're fixing up? Okay, Aaron, talk to everybody for a minute. I got to go grab a truck off the shelf here
Oh, God.
and not die getting it.
Not die? What are you getting off the shelf?
I don't want to die.
So, while he's out dying, I'm going to talk about the other thing we need to talk about. 2 races left. Indoor on-road season. So, again, if you haven't been out, come on out. Haven't got enough of that on-road fix in, got to get it in. Now's the time. So we got one this weekend coming up, and also the next weekend as well, or back-to-back. I won't be around to do the other 2 in the month, the other 2 weekends in the month. So we're doing 2, wham, bam, finish up the season strong. So come on out. We got some folks coming out from Kamloops. There's 3 of them hopping in a car together coming out. I'm not too sure if the other crew is going to come out too. But Jason Martin's coming out, probably with Tyrell and someone else. Not too sure exactly who the 3 are, but they're coming.
Okay, I'll turn on the main light here so you guys can see this better. Okay, Gord, this is the car. Now, I have a radio for it around here somewhere. I just don't remember where. But this is the car that you can give. So it's a metal cage. It was a custom-made metal cage. Everything is in here. It has a Savox servo. The steering geometry and stuff is going to have to be worked on because it wasn't quite done right. So the front end is kind of weird.
Is that the Gen 1 axles in there?
Yeah. See, it's set up with a chassis-mounted servo, but no panhard bar or anything of the sort, so it kind of moves around a bunch. Which is why I'm saying, like, Gord, you can have this thing and build it whatever way you need to build it to make it work for you. I don't really care. And yeah,
I think it's pretty sick.
It looks cool. I mean, the body looks neat.
Yeah.
It's what is this? This is a what the hell? New Bright body stuck inside of it's basically stuck onto a metal cage. It's quite heavy. It's got some weight to it, but everything is in here. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I have the receiver or the radio combo and stuff sitting back there in a box too. I don't remember how you're supposed to get to the battery on it. The motor mounts in here, and the battery tray is in here. You can't really quite see it. It's set up basically for a shorty pack, really. Which is still in here, so you're going to get a battery too. Yeah.
Is it still plugged in?
Yeah, there's an ESC combo in here because the wire is plugged in. Yeah, it's the old. Yeah, it's just a standard old axial ESC, so it's nothing fancy, but it's yours, man. You can take it. Oh yeah, Tim says he wants his drive shafts back. I guess these are his drive shafts. Those are Tim's drive shafts. So you got to give Tim his drive shafts back. I might have some other drive shafts I can throw in it. They're probably broken. Or plastic. Or something.
Plastic.
But anyways, this is it. That's the truck. I've been trying to clean up around here and tidy things up and make it nice. And in that quest, I've ended up having to get rid of things.
Did you die a little on the inside?
Yeah, it kills me on the inside every time.
It's on the floor like having a heart attack. Ah! My collection!
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Every single time I'm like, no, I don't want to give that away.
Not my corn pops. I mean,
Right? It's brutal.
oh man.
Yeah, I think I got a set of drive shafts around here anyways. Or something. I don't know. I'm sure I've got something out of some truck that I can throw in. I'm 100% positive I've got a set of stock plastic ones in here too. And if you're just giving it to your grandpa, Scott, still trying to get a snowmobile. Actually, funny, to get to that truck, I just had to move the snowmobile off of the truck because the snowmobile was parked on top of the truck. So maybe I'll just bring them all in a big arm full. And Tanya will be very happy if I clear out a bunch of cars.
And it's almost boat season. You have a plethora of boats as well.
I do have a bunch of boats. Yeah.
Bring them down the store, put them on display.
Scott, if you go to the mountains, you'll find snow. Trust me. They're talking about crazy alpine snow carrying on for a couple more months. You could try that.
Well, you get rain down here. Up top, it's snowing.
Yeah. And my plan is to bring it in and yeah. I'll bring all of it in. I'll even bring the spares in. I'll bring all the extra bodies, all the other project ones, the whole works. So
clearance sale.
My 3S tracks because I just got trim tabs made up. Oh yeah. Your blast, your Traxxas blast. Cool. Yeah, so that was pretty much the deal with that guy. We're gonna give that one. So speaking of giving things away, we're gonna start a contest. For what, you ask?
How do I enter?
How do you enter?
I don't care. I don't care what the prize is. I want to enter. I want to win.
So you can't enter it yet. So stay tuned because it will be very soon, like probably tomorrow. I'll have it sorted out as to how you can enter. But I know everybody really likes these dudes. So I'm giving one of these guys away. And this one has not been taken out of the box, just so you guys know. This box has never been opened. We're going to give one of these dudes away. Holy crap, look at that. The comments just went as soon as I show something to give away. And there's not even that many people here. So anyways, the kind of contest. The contest is basically you're going to enter. There's going to be a plethora. This is a big word, plethora of ways to enter. So one of the ways to enter will be subscribing to the channel. Another way to enter will be commenting on a video. Another way to enter would be following our Facebook, following our Instagram, following our whatever. But comments will also be in there. So if you're already subscribed, you can still comment to get an entry in. It's super easy. It doesn't cost you anything. So, you know.
Nice.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. See? You just joined. I heard about a contest. What? Right? So, okay, you want to see? This is the contest. And I haven't decided yet how long we're going to run it.
I think we should do.
It's going to be how long?
500 subscribers.
500?
I don't know.
We do 500, or we just do 2 months. Whatever happens. Just know the more times you enter, because I'm not going to put a limit on the entries on this thing. So you can, if you want to enter 15 times, and you can comment on 15 different videos, I don't care. Whatever you got to do to make it happen. Like I said, I haven't got the thing sorted out over here to make that work yet, because I just trigger shy on signing up for subscriptions for things that cost me money every month. I have so many of those things already. Like video stuff, even this, like the live stream stuff, it costs me every month. You pay for this StreamYard thing. You pay for programming, you pay for editing software monthly on a lot of them. And then anything you want to put into your videos or anything like that, music, special effects, and it all costs you money every single time. Stupid.
I remember back when you could just buy something outright, a program outright.
Yeah, exactly.
Subscriptions now, like even Windows with the Microsoft Office 365 monthly subscription.
Absolutely. Everything went that way. One of the worst ones, and it's funny because it is editing software that everybody uses is Adobe. All that entire Adobe suite. You pay, like, holy, do you pay to use that suite? It's expensive and not super friendly for somebody who's just trying to get up and going. I mean, it's got one of those learning curves that's really, really steep, and it doesn't have that feel and flow. And plus, it screwed up my computer every single time I tried to use it. So I have zero patience for paying for a subscription for something that locks up or freezes up on me on a continual basis. If it's going to do that, I'm not going to keep paying for it. I'm going to move on to something different. So that's what I did. And guess what? The one I use now, which I'm not going to say because they don't pay me any money to say it. That's not true. I use Filmora, and it works good, and it does not freeze up, and it works really nicely. And it seems to have a lot of the same features that other ones have anyways. So, yeah, that's my rant about that.
That's your rant of.
That's my rant about that. Yeah.
Back when I was a kid, the only thing you subscribe for is a magazine. You actually got something.
You still can, actually. Radio Control Car Action keeps on sending me letters asking if I would like to renew.
I subscribed to one for 1 year on my phone. Up until about 2 years ago, I was still getting that for free. I canceled the subscription, and I still got them all back and still loading up my old phone. And I kept my old phone just for that, like open it up. And then 2 years ago, finally.
So, you know what really bugs me about some of those is it really irritates me when you pay for a subscription for an actual hard copy paper magazine, right? And then they charge you the same amount. Not everybody does, but some places charge you the same amount for the digital copy. The digital copy doesn't cost you anywhere near as much to put out. Okay, so you have your writers and your editors and stuff, right? But when it comes to the physical product itself, you are not paying for that physical product. Digital is way, way cheaper. And I don't care what platform you're using. You cannot tell me that the program and everything to set up your subscription in a digital platform and turn it into a PDF that people can flip through page by page. You can't tell me that costs more than a printing press that does full color pages that puts them into a magazine format. That, but you remember those magazines, like our Radio Control Car Action was not one of those ones that was stapled down the middle. It was a hardback. It was a hardback bound one. Those are expensive to do. That's not cheap to do that. But the companies that charge the same amount of money for the digital copy and the paper copy, or if you buy the paper copy, they want you to pay extra for the digital copy later. Right? If you're paying extra for the paper copy, I can understand, because now you're asking for an actual extra product on top. But digital copy should come as a freebie with every subscription. I don't care what company it is. Every subscription, it should be a freebie if you already have the actual hard copy version. My opinion, I'm sticking to it. If you don't like it,
where's that comment button?
Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
I don't like this guy. He has an opinion. And it's not the same as mine.
He's an old boomer. He needs paperback and big hordes.
No, I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm after the boomers.
So the digital copy should be fine for you then.
Yeah, well, it should be. Yeah. So I had a chalk with, if you guys watched the last video I put up, which is the Fire Team versus X-Max. And Scott on here decided he doesn't want it. So guess what? I'm modifying it now. I'm putting cameras in it. Now I'm going to jump it and break cameras and all that.
Probably.
I don't think it'll break the camera. This holds some pretty stuff. And this is going to be like in the cab, in the cage.
And then you can put some tape around the outside of it, just in case. I would.
I don't think it needs it.
Some electrical tape around the outside. It's nice to get tension on it.
Maybe, but when you push on it, when you push on the button part on it, though, it makes the thing go on and off. So if you tighten the tape around there, it's going to keep pushing the button, right?
Ooh.
Right? Unless I put electrical tape on lightly. Don't tighten it up. Just keep wrapping it. Make a little sleeve.
Something to keep it from... I don't know if I trust that.
This?
Yeah.
This thing's metal, man. Like it clamps down onto the side of the thing. I don't think it'll come out. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
I can't even get the damn thing apart. Let's see. Where are you, my little pretty? You're just worried about it because you want to see the you want to see more F1 action with this thing.
I want to see more everything action with that thing.
That's why you don't want me to break it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it on the back of my touring car. That'd be cool.
So it's a pretty tight fit. Yeah, it's a tight fit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How does it tighten down there? Let's see this warlock in motion.
So it's a clamp
on the bottom.
On the bottom, and when you tighten this up, it tightens the whole thing and pinches on it.
What do you guys think? Is it going to work?
It's going to cost me a camera. Can't call something an action camera if the damn thing doesn't do action.
Let's see the thumbs up for who thinks it's going to work. And a sad face.
Coming out, man.
But those things carry a lot of G's, a lot of G-force.
No, dude, I can't even push it out. No, that ain't coming out.
Scott Gord.
If I push that out hard, I'm going to break it before it's going to push out. So, smile, you're on camera. Hello, say hi. Oh. Yeah, this is going to get mounted inside where the drivers are.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now I got to take it back out. Oh. Oh.
I don't know, man. I think it's going to fall out.
Man, you can barely get it out before you tighten it on. Okay, we got it. No, I don't want it to record. I want it to stop. See, I pushed the button too many times. What is that saying? Photo and what? Photo, video, time shift.
So you got some other footage, don't you, from that race night?
From the race night that I did?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I got a whole whack of footage. This weekend, I'm going to bring it up. I'm bringing out the other cameras as well. And I'm going to put them on all the corners so that we can get closer up in the corners So I'm just going to set these other cameras up basically right on the rail, right down low. So you'll get the cars coming through the turn, and it won't be on the inside of the turn, it'll be on the outside of the turn. So the wide angle will get the car coming in, making the turn and coming out. I'll put one of those on all four corners, and maybe, because I discovered something on my software that lets me do something really cool, which God, I wish I had discovered it before. It would have saved me so much time. So much time. But apparently, and I tried it on 2 cameras and it worked. I don't know how many cameras it'll do it with, but you can take all of your cameras and you can record at the same time and just keep them recording. Then you put all of the footage on the program at the same time, and then you tell it to auto synchronize. And it takes all of the cameras, as long as they're recording sound, they have to be recording sound. And it takes all of the cameras and synchronizes them up as close as it can get automatically. So then you just double check, make sure it is synced up. Then it lines up the camera, and then you can go, and as you go through, you can switch. So you can go on your keypad, and you could have, if you got 6 cameras, you number 1 through 6. And as you're watching the video feed, streaming, you can go 1, 2, you can switch cameras as it's doing it. And then when you hit pause, it automatically switches from camera to camera to camera like in a race.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I haven't had a chance to do that part yet. I just did it with 2 cameras that were kind of pissing around, and it seemed to be working okay. So I'm going to see if it's going to work with more than. So I have some old footage that I was pissing around with from the U4 racing in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm going to re-edit it with this program and see if I can make it work.
That'd be sick.
Right? Because if I can just do that and then just, okay, I need to be on camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and just keep on typing it in as you go.
You follow the leader of the race.
So much easier. Right?
That's awesome.
And I've also got I've got some camera footage of going out with Tim with the Skedder and the Max, and we were running 3 cameras. So I'm going to try and sync those 3 up as well.
That'd be awesome.
Right?
So Blair wants to check out that Drift Art 2 you have on the desk.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are all good. You and Riley and all you guys, you're so far behind the game, man. You're all getting into this all late to the ball game. So this is it. This is the 2. I actually got it from Chad. It's a super tiny little guy. I got to finish putting the electronics and the motor and everything in.
Make screen bigger. Show it off. Show it off.
Rub it. Make it bigger. Make it bigger.
There
Okay,
it is.
so there's the car. Get over here. So it's right now it's missing the front springs. They're not installed yet, and the motor's not installed. All of that kind of stuff isn't in. The servo's in there, and I don't have the drive row or any of those things installed on it yet. But there's my phone, and there's my car. This is a Max, so it's a bigger phone, but. And then we've got all the goodies in here. So there's the ESC. And this is the brushless motor, censored brushless motor. Super tiny little guy. What is it? 5,000 kV. There's a Hakamoto drift servo or drift gyro, sorry. The servo that is in there is the AFRC. That's what's in there. This is my receiver. So this receiver is set up for a Sanwa. All the springs and bits and pieces. And then last week I opened up this guy and showed off this super rare, super hard to get. You probably won't be able to get one of these bodies.
You showed that off last week
I did.
on live.
So if you want to see better lighting and better picture, go back on the live from last week and take a look, because I actually did it on the bench with the other camera. So you could actually see it, and showed it off to Troy.
It looked really good on there.
So, yeah. That's all that stuff. The drift art, too. I mean, I don't deal with that stuff very much because it is so small. And unfortunately, it is very, 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 very niche. It's really not a market for these. This is online market, huge. But stocking something like that in store, wouldn't be worth it. So now I gotta figure out how to get it all in the box.
The hard part.
Put it in the box. Get it in the box. So that'll be one of the builds. It's probably not going to be a soon build because apparently I have to help Micaiah finish building her truck. She's pretty adamant about that. And I also have to do the giveaway on this guy. So SCX 24 Gladiator, we're going to give one away. So stay tuned. I will post up on the YouTube, and I will post up on Facebook, and I will post up on Instagram, and everybody will know how to enter shortly.
Shortly.
All right. BMRX, Drifter Arts, CC after. Yeah. So, and BMRX just released another version of one of their chassis here, which I was just reading about, but it wasn't really, it's kind of just whispers of it so far, so I haven't really talked about it. This is after they just released their 1/10 scale DDR. What was that one called last week? DDR something.
Something like that.
Yeah. It was it was like 8 letters long and with dashes, hyphens, and stuff in the middle. And yeah, so Riley's I see Riley's picking one up. He's getting a drift art by the looks of it. And a few other guys are getting them. The thing is I don't know how much guys will use them in the winter, in the summer when the weather gets nice. And I would really like to see the drifting and stuff happening more throughout the valley. With a location that we can actually keep things at. I'm not doing any more drifting at the store because it's just too much crap to move now, which is the problem. And I did have a spot here that I was going to rent, but then these people bought it and decided they were going to renovate it. So that's not going to happen now. And we were looking at a church, and then they decided they don't want to rent. So, yeah.
Oh, that didn't come through the church then, eh?
I have something else in mind, though. It's actually Tanya's idea, so I got to let her have all the credit on it.
That's okay.
We found out that through the mall, there are some vacant locations in the mall that they are having a hard time filling up again.
Which mall is this?
Village Green.
Village Green.
Yeah, just because they're having a hard time. So you still got to pay for them, but you don't have to pay as much. But you need to be a nonprofit, which is where we fall in with the whole membership idea with OKRC.
Yeah.
So there's a strong possibility that I am going to fold in Okanagan Sliders into OKRC so that we can get our nonprofit with the membership status. I'm probably going to do that anyways, but not that drifting is dangerous. Not very many people's cars go flying off the track and launching through the air. That's not really drifting, but just in case somebody trips over a board or something stupid.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm going to attempt to do. And when that happens, Should put. Oh, I'm reading something back here. Right back. Scott thinks I should put a camera in Tim's Euro truck. Yes. Yes, I will probably put a camera in Tim's Euro truck. If Aaron had his way, I would have like 5 of these. And these would be on every vehicle, on every track, right? Because they work. They are just awesome.
Yeah, I'm so surprised.
The
Watching that
footage
back
on
in the
it
truck.
is so stable and so clear, considering the size of it. It blows you away. But check out the F1 video. You guys want to see footage. I have more footage coming up. Like I said, I'm editing together that last weekend's F1 practice race we did. Unfortunately, the camera stopped recording partway through. So I got to fix that issue. And I know what the issue is, but I need to fix the issue. The issue is that the memory card I have for it is not high enough speed for the 360 camera. It is high enough, but it's not high enough to run continuously for a long period of time. It starts to get hot. And when it gets hot, it thermally cuts out and it creates more lag. And then the camera says your card's not fast enough, so it stops. And then once it cools off and you start recording again, it works great again. And it works for about 10 it's about 10 minutes that it'll run. So when we did that one race, it was like, what, 15 minutes?
15, yeah.
Yeah, so it ran too long. If we do 5-minute heats and stuff like that, it won't be a problem because I can stop it recording in between each one. But that was the first trial run last week, and I learned a few things. I learned a bunch of stuff about how we're going to record with it, and then the next race. And then we're still going to use all these cameras and stuff in the outdoor series too. So it'll be cool. Super freaking cool.
Heck yeah.
In Racetrack Fest. Yeah. So Gord, you're right. And I'm not trying to be a complete downer. But I know you're talking about Kin Racetrack in Kelowna, or not Kelowna, and Vernon here, how they're talking about putting in a bike park. Here's my experience with bike parks. They ban RCs.
Yep.
That's my experience with bike parks. They don't want that stuff on their track, and they get very uptight, and they put up all kinds of signage and rules, and they'll ban you from the entire park.
Yeah, I don't. That's one thing I don't understand. The bike parks. They kind of have one at, well, I got a BMX track, right? Then they have something they kind of built up at, by the complex there, where everybody goes crawling.
Yep.
How many bike parks do you need? It's just like dog parks.
Bike parks, dog parks. Yeah, Gord, it should be a public area, you're right. But there will be rules thrown down, I guarantee it. Because they will view the RC cars as being dangerous. They'll say they're dangerous and they're reckless and the person could get hurt. It's no more dangerous than, like, I've been walking and hiking. I've been RCing on trails where mountain bikers are on and almost been taken out by a mountain biker because they were too much of a pinhead to look ahead to see where the hell they were riding before they dropped in. And luckily I'm a big guy. So when the guy hits me with a mountain bike, it's not that big of a deal. But if he had hit my kid, he would still be on that mountain. I would have left him there. Because it was complete lack of respect. Like, you're on a shared trail.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be paying attention to where you're going.
And also, you want a bike park. Why would you not go up to the mountain, up to Silver Star? They have runs just for bikes. Nobody's hiking on them, and they're phenomenal.
So, and that's the other thing. So this bike park that they're talking about building, the reason they're talking about building this bike park is because they want kids and family to be able to get into it, and it'd be closer to town and not be this big trek out of town to get to, right? And I understand that. That's totally fine. But that exact same reason is also the reason why they will say, no, you can't run RCs on this. It's dangerous. You're going to hit somebody with your RC. And I'm not saying they're wrong. They absolutely, there's flying X Maxes everywhere. There's flying Maxes everywhere. You watch the last video, there was flying fire teams and X Maxes and big rocks, and there was a lot of flying cars around. So if the track is empty and clear, fine. I'm sure nobody would ever hurt or care. But there's always going to be that one idiot that will just go out there and rip around like an ass when there's other people on the track on their bikes, and it won't matter who was there first or any of that stuff. They'll smoke right into a little kid, and that kid will end up being injured, and everything will it will go bad. So that's why I say this bike park thing sounds cool, and it's going to have all this awesome terrain that we would love to hit, but I don't see it happening.
So we just need somebody to get organized to go and do an RC track or Basher Park.
So you guys know the city of Lumbee has a huge space of land right across the highway from my house, pretty much. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do with it, kind of like Kin Park is trying to figure out what they're going to do. And so they're open for proposals and stuff right now. We're going to put together a proposal about a RC off-road track and Basher Park. But the key to the thing is it's going to have to be fenced to keep people out of the Basher Park side so that people don't go in there while you're running your car or whatever, right? So once again, everything's got to be, written up proposal. You have to go in, sit down in town council meeting, explain why you're not going to hurt anybody and nobody's going to get hurt. And you have to explain why or how you're going to stop the pinheads from driving like idiots and crashing into kids and other stuff. Because that's all anybody cares about. All anybody cares about is if you run that RC car full tilt into their kid, they're going to lose it on you and they'll sue your ass off. Like anybody, right?
Yep.
I mean, I'll be the same thing if you hit me with a dirt bike, motorbike, quad, mountain bike, pedal bike. You go plowing into my kids, you're going to have an issue. You're going to have big issues. So, and we unfortunately, as a society, have a number of people who don't seem to have any consideration for other people. It's me.
Yeah. So it's all about me, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Gord says they're putting in baseball diamonds. How about the softballs flying around? Well, you can try and battle that one if you want, but softball leagues, and they get their way all the time when they want.
I'm just sorry. Do we need another softball, baseball diamond in Vernon?
There's a lot of stuff we don't need.
There's a lot of stuff that there's. I don't know how many diamonds there are in this city. It's crazy.
There's so many diamonds that they're not in good repair.
Yeah. So how about you just maintain the ones you have?
Oh, I got a question for you guys. Do you know anybody? Does anybody on here right now know anybody that plays pickleball? Do you? You know anybody?
I've heard my friend's dad plays pickleball.
Like actually, seriously, plays pickleball, or he's played pickleball once in his life?
No, they play weekly in Kelowna.
In Kelowna?
Yeah. Like he's got his weekly crew, and they meet up, I think, 2 or 3 times a week, he was saying.
Okay, so you go down Okanagan Landing, and right beside the baseball or the soccer fields there, what's there?
Pickleball court.
Great big huge pickleball court. The parking lot wasn't even plowed this year.
No, because they're just getting into it now. I think I seen a post about it.
But the size of that facility and the money that was thrown into making, and the land that it's on and all of that stuff.
I'm jealous.
For a sport that nobody really plays. And I I challenge you to find me 100 pickleball players. That's a challenge. I challenge you to find me 100 pickleball players. You can't. There's not 100 pickleball players in this town. Prove me wrong.
We'll have to go down there and check it out one time. See how many people are actually using it.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, because that kind of facility, that kind of area, use it as a dual use or a multi-use, not just pickleball. Not saying don't do it there anymore, period. But can't you? That's being paid for by taxpayers. There's no way a pickleball club is paying for that, right? It's just one of those things. It's
That's mind-boggling.
Yeah, it just blows me away what some stuff the government will throw money at, and they'll fund it and they'll back it to the nines. And they'll have these super nice facilities that nobody seems to appreciate or take care of. They just take it for granted and run it and complain and piss and moan. And then there's all these other people like us on the outside going, man, I wish we had a facility like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, man. Yeah, if I could even just have the space to have the parking lot for, the on-road racing, the drag racing,
Yeah, nice dead flat place with just space. Yep. But interstate is a premium, so
yeah, super jelly.
So if you guys know any multi-billionaires or philanthropists or anything like that are into RC cars,
or could be,
send them our way. I mean,
you like racing, but you don't want to race the big cars, so you gotta go so far away. Well, you can race these right here.
Yeah, we'll get you hooked. Have we got the thing for you?
Do you like tuning and? Yeah.
On the D&D ball, I was building an RC pump track. So yeah, okay, Gord, that's cool, an RC pump track. But who's in charge of the D&D ball diamonds? And would they allow you to put in the RC pump track idea? See, that's the thing. Everybody has a spot that they talk about, which sounds great, but you need to actually talk to the people in charge of that spot and see whether or not they're going to go for it or not. Because you'd be surprised how many people say, not a freaking way, no way. Some of them won't even give you the time of day. You try to contact some of these places and they're like, nope, sorry, nothing but this on there. That's it.
Yep.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And they're pretty freaking snarky about it sometimes too, which is even more baffling to me sometimes.
This is ours. You can't have it.
Yeah. So, anywho, that's my rant about that. Aaron, you're pumped for racing. What time are you racing on Saturday?
6 o'clock. Get there, set up
again?
Yeah.
Not getting in early or anything like that this week?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't double check, but that's usually the earlier time we get in anyways. Otherwise, it's 8 o'clock if it's not.
Right.
And then I'm not sure if there's someone ahead of us or not. I didn't double check on that one. But
sounds good.
I think Channing's around this weekend, so he'll be out with his Euro truck. Him and Kim.
Cool.
And then hopefully Leaf's feeling a little bit better. He'll be out with his 2 kids with their Euro trucks. So we have potential for Euro Truck Madness out there. I
didn't put that other Euro Truck Madness up on YouTube yet. I should put that other one up there just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
I'll just have to put some music in the background and tone down the sound because there's music playing in the back.
Yeah.
So we get copyright strike on something. But I'll edit it together with the sound and just put some different music in the background and see what it does.
Yeah.
That one that I kind of sent the quick little video of when I was trying to figure out how to use the tracking program.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I'll just throw that one up.
Heck yeah. Why not?
It's already done, so I might as well throw it up.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just got to add some music to it.
Do it. I dare you.
Fine, I'll do it then. God,
Yeah.
why gotta be like that?
So just think, if we can get everybody that has a Euro truck out that we know, that'd be crazy. They're big 20 Euro trucks.
Where's that other truck? I have another Euro truck chassis here. And I have another Euro truck body.
There you go.
I have my old body. Maddox has his body. I just don't know how many cars I want to run. Anyway, that's that for Saturday night Euro Truck Madness. Scott says for Saturday night.
Yeah.
Euro Truck Madness on Saturday night would probably be the best bet because usually the people with Euro Trucks show up on Saturday night and can't come on Sunday.
Yeah.
And to be fair, a lot of the guys that race on Sunday are a lot more serious about racing and aren't running Euro Truck. They're running scale spec and TC and F1, and they're running the faster stuff usually, not so much the novice style. So I could see a couple of races being thrown in on Saturday night without it being too big of an ordeal.
Oh, no, it's always easy to throw a race in.
Right.
It's only, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Just got to get very organized.
Yeah.
And like I always say, if somebody wants to do a grudge match, they want to do like a one-on-one match, I do have that set up in the computer. I think it's like 5 laps for a grudge match.
Yep.
So you want to race somebody, all you got to do is come talk to me, tell me what you want, and we'll make it happen. Sometimes the fast guys, they want to have the track to themselves, and we do that too. We put 10 minutes up. You got 10 minutes to go run your car, and it's back to everybody.
I got to take a look on that Euro Truck body I've got and see what the best way to mount the camera would be. So many ideas going through my head right now.
Oh God, so many mounts.
Oh God.
So much to do in so little time.
Yeah, it's just I could put other cameras on there, except the problem is that this one has really good stabilization. Those other cameras just suck.
They're not that bad. The action cam?
Well, this one's really good.
Yeah.
This one's really good. But that one that you've got?
Not so much.
Not so much good stabilization. It's good steady. Like, just put it down, and those are the ones I want to run on all the corners.
Yeah, because they don't need stabilization.
So this camera's seen some abuse, actually. It's got some chips in the lens. This one went flying off my bike one day. So,
can you buy replacement lenses for that one?
I could. See, like I could set that one. This is the 360 camera, and I could put this on one of the trucks as well, but then I can't record the race because I'll be using it in the wrong spot, right? So,
yeah.
We shall see. I'll figure something out.
So many cameras.
I'll start charging batteries now. I mean, I have a fistful of batteries for that thing, so that's good.
That's the good part. That's the most important part.
Buy one of those external battery banks so I can plug everything in between heats and charge all the batteries again.
Have another set going.
I mean, I'd like to have enough cameras to have one on the pace car and everything when we run it. Have one on the everything, right? And just like NASCAR, every car has an in-car cam. Pretty much.
Well, if you watch Formula One, they actually have the app you can buy, and when you watch the race live, you can switch which car you want to be on, and which camera you want to be on.
Yeah,
and each car has like 3 or 4 at least.
I think you could do that with the NASCAR as well if you're on the online NASCAR version. But I've never tried it yet because I'm not willing to spend that kind of money to watch a race. I can watch for free later. I like it, but I don't like it that much. So
Yeah, two of my friends, they don't have TV. Lots of screws on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you can change the lens on this, and you can put like an ND style filter on. So you can put a different lens on with a different tint
filters.
to it. That's the other reason I like that camera so much.
That's cool.
You can do it with this little one too. This one, the lens pop.
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah. This one you can actually take the lens off, screw it off, and change it out for different filters for outside light and stuff too. So it's cool. I like it. Gord sees your cat.
Yeah.
Scott says he's going to try and make it on Saturday night. And Scott needs a rear-facing camera.
Why is he going to be number one, leading the field?
Yeah, I think he's going to try and be the one in the field who's getting past. So bring that camera you've got. Because honestly, those cameras work really good on the back of a Euro truck. They're pretty well protected there.
I got it sitting here.
Backwards.
Yeah. I'll put it in I'll charge it. And then put it in my case.
Actually, I saw one guy in Europe who put one of those cameras right up in the cab, right where you put the body pins in, right in there. So it was completely concealed and didn't look like it was this big camera sticking out, and it just showed the view from the back. It was pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
And what night are we going to do bench wrenching tonight this week? You want to do it on Friday?
Sure.
Or you want to do it on Thursday? Friday?
Sure.
Let's do Friday. Let's give us a day of rest.
Yeah, give me a day of rest. I need to do my schoolwork so I can go racing this weekend.
And Mikhail wants to build her car. So I promised her that I would help her do that tomorrow when she gets home from school. So we'll have some more continuation. Well, I still have one more episode of her building, but we got to paint and get the body on and get it out on the trail. She's got to do the wheels. So, yeah. All right, guys. We're going to call her a night. And thanks for tuning in. And any questions, shoot us messages or comments. I still see comments after the fact. So you guys can comment on this after if you want. You can also comment on the live stream on Instagram, because that one actually pops up on my phone and lets me know right away. So, yeah. We will see you guys on Friday night. And then beyond that, we will see you guys racing at the track on the weekend. Have a good one. Talk to you guys later.
See you guys trackside.